There are many different types of emotions that have an influence on how we live and interact with others. At times, it may seem like we are ruled by these emotions. The choices we make, the actions we take, and the perceptions we have are all influenced by the feelings we are experiencing at any given moment. Psychologists have also tried to identify the different types of emotions that people experience. A few different theories have emerged to categorize and explain the emotions that people feel. There are several theories that define the types of emotions in various ways. Some theories say there are 8 basic emotions, while others say there are more. The discrete emotion theory claims that there are 12 discrete emotions, as measured via the differential emotion scale, whereas according to the latest research conducted by the University of California, Berkeley, 27 distinct categories of emotions have been identified. Thousands of individuals were studied, as well as their responses to different videos, music, and various situations were analyzed to determine the types of emotional categories that were truly distinct. When people do not understand their emotions well and are clueless regarding the emotions of others, it can often lead to misunderstandings and affect relationships, personal or professional. A big part of management, leadership, sales, and navigating relationships is being able to understand how people feel and respond appropriately. Forming and maintaining friendships and relationships requires an understanding of oneself and the other person to maintain harmony. Hence, professional and personal interactions would be a lot easier if people were aware of the different emotions. Various parts of the brain can trigger different emotions. For example, the amygdala is the center of fear and maternal bonding. The amygdala senses fear resulting in certain physical actions and emotions. Research has shown that deaf and blind individuals also show typical facial expressions for these same core emotions. Of all the different types of emotions, happiness tends to be the one that people strive for the most. Happiness is often defined as a pleasant emotional state that is characterized by feelings of contentment, joy, gratification, satisfaction, and well-being. This type of emotion is sometimes expressed through facial expressions, such as smiling, body language, such as a relaxed stance, tone of voice, such as an upbeat, pleasant way of speaking. While happiness is considered one of the basic human emotions, the things we think will create happiness tend to be heavily influenced by culture. Sadness is another type of emotion often defined as a transient emotional state characterized by feelings of disappointment, grief, hopelessness, disinterest, and dampened mood. Like other emotions, sadness is something that all people experience from time to time. In some cases, people can experience prolonged and severe periods of sadness that can turn into depression. Sadness can be expressed in a number of ways, including crying, dampened mood, lethargy, quietness, withdrawal from others. The type and severity of sadness can vary depending upon the root cause, and how people cope with such feelings can also differ. Fear is a powerful emotion that can also play an important role in survival. When you face some sort of danger and experience fear, you go through what is known as the fight or flight response. Your muscles become tense, your heart rate and respiration increase, and your mind becomes more alert, priming your body to either run from the danger or stand and fight. This response helps ensure that you are prepared to deal with threats in your environment effectively. Expressions of this type of emotion can include facial expressions, such as widening the eyes and pulling back the chin. Body language, attempts to hide or flee from the threat. Physiological reactions, such as rapid breathing and heartbeat. Anger can be a particularly powerful emotion characterized by hostility, agitation, frustration, and antagonism toward others. Like fear, anger can affect the body's fight or flight response. When a threat generates feelings of anger, you may be inclined to fend off the danger and protect yourself. While anger is often thought of as a negative emotion, it can sometimes be a good thing. It can be constructive in helping clarify your needs in a relationship, and it can also motivate you to take action and find solutions to things that are bothering you. However, anger can become a problem when it is excessive or expressed in unhealthy, dangerous, or harmful ways. Uncontrolled anger can quickly turn to aggression, abuse, or violence. Surprise is another one of the most basic type of human emotions. It is usually quite brief and characterized by a physiological startle response following something unexpected. This type of emotion can be positive, negative, or neutral. An example of a pleasant surprise would be arriving home to find that your closest friends have gathered to celebrate your birthday.